Well, first of all, congratulations. Can you just tell me how you're feeling right now?
I need a gear sponsor. My gear's all beat up and gross, so that's the first thing I'm gonna say for anybody watching. Second, I feel great. We got the finish. That's what we needed. That's what I've been missing in the PFL is a highlight reel finish, and we got it done. So we're happy.
It looked like in the first that Stevie was kind of giving you a little bit of his razzle dazzle. Were you able to? I know you were able to overcome that, but how were you able to overcome that and kind of get that finish?
So I was kind of hoping he'd trade with me a little more. As soon as he shot that first shot, I was like, all right, this is the type of fight we're looking at. Somebody who's just trying to take me down and submit me or take me down and hold me down. So it was just recognizing that and looking for those shots and looking for the elevation change and just capitalizing on that. I was beating up that front leg, slowing him down. I think that took a toll. I beat up everybody's body, but I got him real good a couple times. I know that hurt him as well. So
It looked like maybe he retired after the fight. We weren't really sure what happened after went to commercial break. What are your thoughts on that?
those body shots hurt, and they tire you out. I'm sure getting a straight hand clobbered to the face don't help either. But yeah, I don't know. I feel good. I had to do what I had to do. So.
And last question for me: is there somebody in the playoffs that you'd like to see that you'd like to fight next?
I don't know who's all made it so far yet. I hope I get Mercier at the end. I think that's the championship fight if he makes it, of course. The bangers, me and Burgos, if Burgos makes it. Who I did Natan.
Looks like
Yeah, so Natan's going to try to get me down, hold me down, just like Stevie Ray and just like all these other guys. So you guys know me. I like beating up tough guys. At this point in the tournament, everybody's tough. So for the fans, I want the banger fight. Give me Burgos if he makes it. Other than that, line him up.
Congratulations on the win. Did it feel like more with this fight you were better able to show everybody what Cassius is all about?
A finish does show that. So I've been working my, for lack of a better word, ass off. I've been training physically, I've been training technically, and my coaches are the best tactical coaches in the game, I think. So I'm coming full circle. Been in this a few years, and I feel like we finally figured out that special recipe.
What has being a part of the PFL meant to you?
Man, I feel like I helped put PFL on the map with exciting fights. I feel like they've helped put me on the map with exciting fights. So being a part of the PFL and just seeing all the big moves they're making just puts a little twinkle in my eye. So it's been a huge blessing in my life, and I'm very thankful for that fateful day when I shook Ray Seffel's hand and he told me I had a spot in the tournament. So.
And then lastly, to play off what you started this press conference with, if you were speaking directly to a gear sponsor right now, what are they getting by putting their logo on you?
I'm the most exciting dude in the game right now, I think. It's so I got a pretty face too, nice mustache. So my gear's getting busted up, and it just, I'm a real good fighter. I don't feel like I should be having to pay money to get some gear. I need some puffies, man. Mine are starting to rip. I'm like, I don't want to spend money. Not that I'm cheap or anything. I will if I gotta, but I feel like I'm too good, and I deserve a little love. Yeah, old Burgos is pulling up in his fancy car, getting out of his. I'm taking a bus over here still. Like, he's got 0 points. I'm knocking fools out. So I don't know. I hate to have to talk, but I'm talking.
Well, good luck with it.
Thank you.
quickly just want to ask, obviously the first round of lightweights was all decisions. You pick up the first finish in the lightweight division this season. You take pride in doing that?
Hell yeah, I take pride in finishes. I take pride in exciting fights. I take pride in finishes. That's the one thing I've been missing in the PFL. I've been here 2 years, and there's been some battles, but I think people were kind of doubting whether or not I could do it, you know, and to go out there and show them that I can, and I'm here, and I'm here to stay, and we're here to knock fools out.
Obviously, you fought in front of a sold-out crowd tonight. Are you a guy that likes to draw energy from the crowd?
I had a few choice people come out to watch me. They all made themselves known as I was walking out, and their energy alone was enough. All the fans at home, I can feel them. My 2 brothers, RIP, they're with me. And of course, I'm trying to put on shows for the fans. So to have a sold out show to do that in front of is a dream come true, you know.
Thank you. First and foremost, congrats on the big win. You needed to hunt to finish, and finish is what you got. It seemed like there was some animosity with Stevie before the fight. Can you just break down how that all started?
I mean, he called me out. He said, I mean, if you call me out, obviously you think you can beat me. So right there, it kind of rubs you the wrong way. I have no hard feelings towards Stevie. My heart hurts for him and his family right now with the stuff he's dealing with his family. So my heart and prayer goes out to him. I called him a clout chaser. He's like, I got more followers. I don't give a shit how many followers you have. Like, you wanted the exciting fight. That's chasing clout, in my opinion. So, no, it's just fight theatrics, you know.
You said that this was the best version of yourself coming into this season of the PFL. And do you think that there's anything that you switched up in the training room, or just different training partners, or a mixture of both that has helped you along the way to become and shape yourself into this best version?
Yeah, I still have a small team. I still have a few choice guys. I still work with my little brother. The coaching and just believing in myself and having that team behind me and just figuring out. I mean, we switched up everything. My coaches, a few new guys, still small, tight-knit group, but it's a revamp, I guess, you know, so I feel rejuvenated. I'm ready to go this year, you know. So.
And lastly, I know I'm hanging on to this one by a thread, but is there any chance that we see a nickname change to the Crimson Chin collar?
The Crimson Chin, man. You might have to start calling me the Marlboro Man, because I smoked that fool. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm gonna make a Crimson Chin shirt. Cassius, the Crimson Chin.
Need that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, man. You can give me both nicknames. Cassius, the Crimson Chin Collar. Let's go.
I will continue to call you Crimson Chin. Thank you.
You're cool.
Right, let's be real here. The real reason why you won was your walkout song. Who picked it?
So that was actually my doing. I've always had a thing for chick songs, like poppy chick songs. You know, my dirty little secret. But you know that song really resonates with me. Just I got that fire burning in my bones right now, you know, and I've been through a lot these past 2 years, losing, you know, not just one but 2 brothers. One was an extremely terrible ordeal, and to get through that, and I don't know, just that song fires me up, you know. So I actually changed it from last time. I was gonna come out to something different, but I think the promotion liked it a little too much, so they kept it. I think it'll stick. I don't know, but I love it. I hope the fans love it. I hope you guys love it.
One last question. Were you even worried about his submission? That's all he was trying to roll for like a while.
I mean, it got a little tight on my leg, but I was past the knee. I didn't feel like I was in any danger. I think my ground game is underrated. Everybody always says, oh, you're facing a grappler. You're facing a grappler. The 2 grapplers I faced, I beat. You know what I'm saying? Martinez out-grappled me a little bit, but that was before I switched camps and I started grappling a whole lot more. So I had to sharpen that sword. It was getting a little dull, you know, and I feel like that thing's razor sharp right now. So, yeah, I wasn't worried.
Clay, congrats on the win, man.
Thank you.
So, last time you were here, I know you left with a bitter taste in your mouth, and honestly, a lot of the fans did too, because you heard them booing that decision. Now you come back out here and make a big statement against a household name. How you feeling?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, we weren't going to leave it in the hands of the judges, because that's 2 years where, you know, I felt like I should have kept going in the tournament, and the judges said, oh, well, I don't know what fight they were watching, but yeah, they thought otherwise. I mean, the one a couple years ago, the computer system had me winning. All 3 judges had me winning. Not judges, the commentators had me winning, and the fans had me winning. And I lost a unanimous decision. So, yeah, these judges need to be educated, I guess. But yeah, we didn't give them a chance this time, so we're happy about that.
Is it exciting for you knowing that you might get to face guys like Natan Schulte, guys like Shane Burgos, who are actually going to go out there and try to fight you? They're not going to try to hump your leg. They're going to try to give the fans the kind of show that you like to put on as well. Does that excite you?
Natan's going to try to get me down and hold me down, guaranteed. That's what he does. So, me and Burgos, you know, he might try to bang with me. It'll be a bad night for him, I promise. Like I said, I like beating up tough guys. Everybody from this point on is tough, so I'm here to beat them up.
And lastly, do you like take any solace in being known as one of the most exciting fighters, not just in PFL, but in MMA history, if we're being frank?
You know, that's something I'm proud of myself on, because I love fighting. And the reason I love fighting, I love watching good fights. I love being in good fights. I love everything about a good fight. And so to be exciting and to be a good fighter, it makes me proud, definitely.
Well, congrats and thanks for showing out for my hometown.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Anybody else?
Just a photo.
Just the winner's photo.